shot clock. And they take the 2 points away as it was deemed that ball got out of her hands a little bit too late. So Seattle with the ball now to start this fourth quarter. Here's Lexi Brown with it, pointing out instructions. Sparks in the zone. Nneka finds the sweet spot. Nice jab step. Jackson through the teeth of the D. Can't get the layup. Rebound, pinballed around and grabbed there by Seattle. Here's Diggins with it in the front court. Diggins around the Clark screen. A little pick and pop. Clark another three. Remember the Seattle team coming off that loss in Golden State. So it was key for them to try to get back on track here tonight. Here's Barker. Shovels underneath to Cannon. 5 on the shot clock. Fagan will try a three. In and out. Insomnia. Clark the pitch ahead. Brown whips the bounce pass underneath to Ogwumike. The one-step fall away short. We'll check in next time we have a stoppage. Fagan, deep position. Double team comes and a tie-up. Williams, who set a Seattle Storm record with 8 steals tonight, sets up the offense. Williams splits the D. Williams the kick out. Brown wide open for 3. That's the 10th three-point make tonight. And look out. Petty hitting the floor again, and Williams. Our director, Jerry Weinstein and company, providing those visuals. Here's Hamby, a slot 3. And that goes off the rim. Parker chases down the rebound. They lob it underneath. Hamby was calling for it. Comes down with it and a foul. Double figures for the first time as a pro. Parker muscles that one up. No. Too many white jerseys there. Nneka comes down with the rebound. Diggins. They leave her for 3. She makes them pay. Skylar Diggins. 5 players in double figures for Seattle. McBagor, the lone starter, not in double figures, as Jackson tried to get that runner. There's Stevens continuing to attack the offensive backboards.
Another offensive read. One of the bright spots for LA tonight, just their hard work. There's been a lot of misses.
Clark looking down low for Ogwumike. Can't get it to her. Here's Brown. Over to Clark. Puts it on the deck. Back out to Brown. Catch and shoot 3. That won't go. Rebound Stevens. 9th rebound tonight for Azurá Stevens to go along with 14 points. Barker with it. Hamby wants it. They can't get it to her. And Lanham down in Long Beach. Tonight's not that night, obviously. Malanga, nice move in deep. Fancy footwork there by the rookie out of front. She has a bright future, folks. Her athleticism is off the charts as King has that one. Wheeler, the lob underneath. Malanga right there. Still have not seen her dunk yet in the W. Of her dunking have gone viral in workouts prior to her coming here to the States. Here's Hamby, back door, and a nice pass. Nice cut there from King.
Hamby is just such a good passer for fit for this offense that Lynn Roberts is running.
Here's Wheeler. Corner to Brown. In and out. Rebound Hamby. Looking to push. Stevens in the front court. Stevens going to back down the smaller Clark. Out to Hamby. Hamby the blow by. Right at the cup. Lays it up and in. Stevens going baseline. The pull-up against Holmes is good. So Stevens, a double-double tonight. She's got 16 and 10. Hard hedge there by Hamby against Wheeler. There's Zaya Cook, former first-round pick of the Sparks. Malanga slips the screen. Hamby there in the passing lane and come up with the steal. Hamby over to King. In the corner, Petty. Hamby wants it on the block. Catches there against Holmes. Hamby going to work. Nice cut by King, and she'll get to the free throw line. Just the savviness of Leah King. Seems like she's always making the right basketball play when it comes to moving of the Sparks. Didn't make the squad out of training camp, but was signed to a hardship Gear up, Sparks fans. Show them in style.
You know, it'll be interesting when the CBA opens up and negotiations start. If you get called up the night before and say, hey, can you play tomorrow? I've seen hardship here.
Definitely seen it, whether it be expanded rosters or maybe a practice squad of sorts, and Zion Cook gets all the way to the cup. Of course, you get two per se. Here's Jackson with deep positioning and on the biggest stage in the best league in the world.
Because they're trying to show people what they can.
It wouldn't be nice to certainly see these rosters expanded. Here's Malunga turning the corner. And a foul there against Fagan.
Last year because of her time in France.
Joined them late. What an impact she made, right? It was instantaneously. You see her there. Cook a three. And Zaya Cook knocking down the triple. Growth year by year. Seemingly, every time you see her, she gets better. And she was certainly a stalwart for that French squad that certainly battled Team USA in the Olympics last season in that gold medal match. Nice pass by Wheeler, but the deflection by Petty. Here's Wheeler. Malaga wants it, can't get it to her. 7 on the shot clock. Cook looks like she's ready to go to work. Cook in the paint. The kick out. Wheeler steps into a three and drilled it. Erica Wheeler. She's on the arc. They hit 13 as a team.
They hit 100 against Vegas in a game they won 102-82. Vegas loses to Seattle by 20.
Here's Cannon off the deflection. And not going to beat the shot clock.
And at Indiana.
Here's Wheeler down the paint. Erica Wheeler, the strong layup.
So Rashawn, it's just about every day healthy.
And then Roberts uses the term chopping wood. And Sarah Ashley Barker with a new season high for her.
She's the first one out, working, and you can see the effect of it from the beginning of the season to now.
Barker with 4 triples tonight. Fagan will try one. And that one gives Malunga. Nice back door, pretty pass. Oh, Fagan coming in with another block. Denying a fellow Gamecock there. So Shea Petty will be at the line. Essentially rehabbing herself. And was able to learn quite a lot about herself, about the injury. Also got more into photography during that time away from basketball. She did not play at all last season. Ended up going to AU in the offseason. Won Defensive Player of the Year honors there. And here she is with the Sparks. A hardship contract. Tough night for LA. Weinstein, our director. Shout out to Jackie Andrade, our stage manager tonight. Doing a great job. Dougie Fresh, as always, doing his thing on stats. Sparks drop one here tonight, too.